Celsius here in London. Okay. Almost 1:30. I have promised Ben, a friend of mine, just friend of mine, subscriber, that I will be playing them a 10 minutes friendly game. And then we'll analyze afterwards. So, and I also told him, that I could be around 1:30. So he arrives here. He'll be the first to playing a friendly game against me. And that's fine. Until Ben checks the updates and chooses to play the friendly against me, as he said. Let me just start a few puzzles, perhaps. And when Ben arrives, I'm just gonna play them. Okay, let's focus together on this one here. Black to play. Maybe you guys can solve this. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we've got a few things to do here. Now, I'm reluctant to take on h5. I'm reluctant to take, reason being that they just be doing this and then that, I guess. I might be a bit reluctant on just simply taking. So I gotta find some alternatives. Should I take with the king? They might be playing this, then I'll play this, then they play that. I play this, then this guy's gonna be taken, and that would be it. So I could potentially take the pawn, and I think I'm gonna win. I think I'm gonna win. The question is if that's the quickest way for black to capitalize and to promote. What about this? Is it the quickest? So king h5, I think wins. Should be totally winning. What about g5? Well, attacks here. That's for sure. But leaves this guy alive. If they go backwards, you're just gonna take, but then they're gonna go here. I don't know. I think king takes h5 is probably the most reasonable one. Okay, let me just draw a couple of blue arrows here and try and clarify a bit more, if possible. Apologies, guys. King takes h5. Okay, let's look at this. Trying to blocking. And king gets here. Well, it doesn't really matter what they do because they will have to either push the pawn and we take, or they just they move the king away and we just simply capture the pawn. So I guess we just take on h5. Hi there, Kelix. How's it going, man? What do you say about this particular position here? You reckon black king should be taken on h5, perhaps? What do you think is the best way to proceed here with black? Okay. I think we should be fine on Twitch, should be fine on Facebook, on LinkedIn. I haven't checked on kick.com, but I expect it should be fine as well. So my intention would be, as I just drew that blue arrow, to just simply king capture on h5. That would be my intention. It looks very reasonable. I mean, the worst thing I can think about is just the white king will try to stop me to coming up the board, so to speak, but h4 is accessible. And I don't know what they play because I'm just going to get the king probably back on g4. There's no possible to play that for them because I'm just going to take. So king h5 looks winning. For black to play king takes h5. Now, if there is a quicker way, I'm not sure about this. So I mean, it just leaves a couple of options, and this guy kind of like stays alive or something. Although they move here, then I have to come. They play this. Well, they actually can. So I don't know. I think king h5 is definitely a very certain way. If the engine will decline because there's a quicker way, I'm going to put on the analysis board because definitely I'm more than happy with winning. So I think king h5 makes a ton of sense. So I'm just going to grab this pawn with the black king, and I should be able to win. So let's just do that. Okay, so we were correct. King to h4. And I don't see any good move for white to play here in this position. Whatever they do, push the pawn we take. There's nothing for them really to play. I'm just going to take this guy. Now we got to be just careful enough here. If I am moving this, they will be captured. Moving here, they play here, moving here. That's it. I'm just going to move along the H column. King to H3. And the question is it king H3 or is it pawn H5? Pawn H5, they take... isn't that the same thing, though? Well, they can't approach. No, I think king H3 is preferable here. They can't move, can't move, can't move. And if they capture, I'm moving. Whatever they come close, I'm moving. And then I'm just simply stepping aside, and that's it. So I guess the quickest, the safest way would be king h3. Whereas if I push the pawn, they might take or just simply make an opposition to my guy here. All right, they might be keeping me trapped, actually. So if I play h5, it might be a trick. They don't take the pawn, but they're actually blocking my way out, I guess. So looks the most practical approach. I guess it should be king h3. King h3, white king takes on f5. Moving here, they try to stop moving downwards, and that's it. I think that's the way for the black king to make sure that this guy on h6 will be promoted. Oopsie daisy. Probably was what, h5? This is ridiculous. Huh. Huh. Bloody hell. Let me put it on the analysis then. Wait a minute. What the hell did we do wrong? Okay, fine. No, this one was actually king h4, f5, g takes, king f4. Now, if I do king h3, ends up in a freaking draw. h5 is actually the only correct move. Why is this a draw? King takes f5. What? How is this king f4? Oh man. Whatever I do, they actually will be cutting off. I mean, they either get in front of my king, because if I move here, they're gonna play this, and if I move here, they're gonna play here. They're not gonna go. They're not gonna let me out. And if I move too far away from the pawn, they'll be just simply capturing the pawn. Crazy, crazy. Oh my god. So the only actually correct move was gonna go back a little bit. Oops. H5. So they capture, right? What was I afraid of about this? But it doesn't mean anything, I guess. King g5, king h3, they all win. Not f4 though, not f4. Oh man. So if they take, well, of course, you just don't do that. They were not the same. Actually, that's a tricky chess ending. Okay. Cool. Guys, you want to do another puzzle or shall we do a friendly? I think was that Ben said that he wants to play me a friendly game. And actually, he sent me a message on chess.com. And I've told him that actually around 1:30 p.m. I should be live streaming. So I came for Ben and for you guys. But now, until he arrives, if he arrives, if you want, we can do a friendly or we can just simply proceed with the puzzles. Or maybe some analysis of the things you guys played. Just drop me a text, tell me a message, tell me in the messages if you would want to have it this way or continuing with the puzzles. Yes. And oh, I think totally. Yeah, sure, of course. We can I mean you resume the game. I mean you're talking about puzzles. Or you're talking about simply I mean what have we started a game or something? I'm not aware of. I don't think we started. I mean, do you want to start a game, not resume? Resume means we started already. Or Or shall we just go on with the puzzles? Hmm. Let me check the OBS. Check the OBS. Hello there, Alan. So, Calix, if you want to play, just tell me, or we could just do puzzles or things. Yesterday, our game was cancelled. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I didn't do nothing about that cancellation. But anyway, if you want to, we can try and engage now. Oh, by the way, folks, if you can log in via Twitch, would be helpful for me with the 3 concurrent viewership, guys. So if you can nicely go over to the Twitch for the time being, would be good if you were to do that. I guess you guys have a Twitch account or something. Okay, let me go to the home. Yeah, Alan, Calix, guys, do you think you might be able to be going via Twitch? And if you can. Right, what's this thing here? Just looking now briefly before we starting anything, just so that would be just to let you know the daily puzzle in the Sunday daily puzzle. So probably that's the most difficult. That is fine, Alan. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you very much for going via Twitch just for my concurrent viewership. Calix, can you go on the Twitch as well, perhaps? So I would be thinking about this one at the first glance. I didn't do it before. I haven't got a clue what's the correct sequence here. And looks like I can't do too many intermediate moves. The reason being queen captures e1 and checkmate. That's it. So if I want to stop the checkmate, either removing the bishop, pawn takes bishop, or probably knight e4, because knight e4 not just attacking queen and bishop at the same time, but knight e4 allows the queen to actually defend e1 white rook. So from this point of view, I am sort of tempted to say knight e4 will sort of give white a bit of respite and probably some nice counterattacking. No, that's okay, Calix. No worries, man. I just wondered if you can. If you cannot, that's okay. Yeah, just continue on the current device you're on. That is okay. Cheers, man. No problem. Okay. So 94 seems to be having a lot of sense. But then again, let me see. Have I gotten any direct checks or forcing moves? As such, I don't see any check. I mean, I could take this pawn on b7, but that doesn't mean nothing. I'm getting checkmated in a move, right? I mean, that's it. Game over. There's no point playing the bishop. There's no point playing the other bishop. Although I could do this, but it can't be that crazy, right? I mean, this is just too crazy. It can't be this. This doesn't make a bit of a sense. The only thing that makes sense would be knight e4 or queen e4, right? Knight e4, queen e4. Now, why I would say knight e4? Because actually I'm attacking quite seriously here. What they might play, let me see. No, I don't. I think actually that's the best way to start this puzzle. Knight e4. Guys, does that make sense? Knight e4. Attack queen, attack bishop, defends rook with the queen, and the threat is still here. Oh, Sunday puzzles, Alan, are absolutely insane. I mean, I'm actually quite concerned that, I mean, if it's looking too good to be true, probably it's not. So I gotta tell you now that if that makes a lot of sense, I'm actually concerned that actually it's not this. And I'm trying very hard to actually understand what on earth they want from us here. So knight e4 looks at the most. I mean, what could be more natural than defend against the checkmate and actually attacking back the attacker? Another crazy stuff could be. I mean, look, we have to look at the craziest of them all. So bishop takes a7, check. King takes. Hey, I didn't think of that. Guys, we got to hold our horses. Knight e4 makes a ton of meaning. But what if, just what if, it's bishop takes a7? Just saying. Bishop takes a7 is a check. Forces either king or rook. The problem would be, okay, if king takes, we might have one extra check here. King goes back. So what? Check here, king takes. I don't have any battery. Knight e4. At least it gives me a piece here. So 3 minors versus 3 minor. After knight e4, queen has got to move. And then I'm just going to take this guy off the board. So it's got to be knight e4. I think it's knight e4. It's got to be knight e4. Let me look again. This one here would be check. And let's just consider they take with the rook. So game over. This is it. You've got no other forcing moves. Taking the bishop here. Alan, do you think it's a more direct? No, that can't be. That's a disaster. Is it? Pawn takes bishop. Queen takes check. Well, I'm just lost the rook. Moving away. They could just... No, they can't check me. They got to move the queen. Where? Well, they move the queen here. That's true. Then what do? I don't know. That looks weird. The most natural thing looks knight e4. That's the most natural thing. I mean, it's the first thing I was thinking about. As soon as I saw the puzzles with you now, guys, I thought knight e4. Hell, I'm going to play it anyway. Oh, oh man, like 5-10 minutes of debate to actually convincing myself knight e4 is the correct move. And finally, it is. And I'm in check. It's got to be queen takes. Now we are open to billions of interpretations. Now we're open to stuff. I would love to have the knight here. I would love. But let me tell you something. As soon as I play knight c5, they're going to be moving g. No, they're going to be taking the pawn. So there's no more checkmate. If they take with the pawn. If they take with the knight, there is checkmate. So knight c5, pawn takes, check, and they move away. Voila, goodbye. So knight f5, pawn takes, bishop here to cut off them from escaping. And bloody hell, is it checkmate? The question is, should I play bishop here now? Or should I play knight c5? This is a crazy puzzle. Should I do bishop a6? I mean, in terms if they take, I'm going to play this. But then, yeah, how do they stop me actually? Oh, yeah, they stop me with knight b6. No, I'm talking complete nonsense. So, Alan, there is a subtlety here. Is it bishop a6 or is it knight c5? I think everything now in this very puzzle has to do with knight arriving at d7. I mean, I hope, because otherwise I'm calculating something which isn't objectively true. So actually I'm wasting my time. If that's not the case, I'm completely looking at ghosts. So, Calix, after this puzzle, I'm going to play you, but don't go anywhere. I'm going to play you after this one. Then I'm going to play Alan, and if Ben arrives, absolutely. It looks, so knight c5, Alan, makes a lot of sense. Knight c5, threatening checkmate. Threatening checkmate, good. Pawn takes. Then bishop a6. And still checkmate coming, right? Knight, okay, knight c5. Why would I favor knight c5? I would favor knight c5 because it's the most direct way, the most attacking, forcing way to play knight d7 and actually checkmate the black king. Thanks for confirming, Calix. I would say knight c5 is the most direct way. Bishop a6 might be something, but it's incredibly delaying, not necessary, and I think I can take control over the b7 with bishop a6 in case they would take. Other than that, so I'm going to play knight c5. Oh man, it's the first time when I'm doing the Sunday puzzle and it looks suspiciously predictable. The first time since I'm streaming, like a year and something, it's the first time when I'm doing the Sunday puzzle with my chess friends online, and actually things seem to be predictable. That's okay, Calix. You don't need to be sorry, man. I totally understand the idea you've proposed. I mean, it's just scarily predictable. What's going on? Did they diminish the complexity of the Sunday puzzle or something? Or what was it? Okay, let's not just jump to conclusions so quickly. I guess, oopsie daisy, what am I doing? I guess bishop a6. Correct me, Alan, do you think bishop a6, right? I mean, it's got to be bishop a6, otherwise I can't checkmate. Can any of the two black knights after bishop a6 can jump around to stop me from bishop a d7? I don't see how. I absolutely do not see how. That's it, game over. So bishop a6, we're taking the b7 retreating square, and then we're going to deliver knight d7. I don't think there's any resource available for black to stopping or to interfere. After bishop a6, I think checkmate is unstoppable. Hi there, Conspiracy. Good to see you, dude. I don't see what, because I'm blocking everything. Bishop a6 not just takes that away, but stops the black pawn from advancing, Alan. So bishop to e6, not just taking b7, but doesn't allow the pawn to move. Hence, the black king can't move. I'm going to play it. Oh, man, this is suspicious. Absolutely suspicious. It is the first time in 12 and something months since I'm doing a Sunday puzzle with you, my friends, and actually goes move after move after move after move in a very logical fashion and very doable fashion. It's the first time. I guess this is the easiest Sunday puzzle I've ever had because the previous one were absolutely a monster. This one is, I feel that this Sunday puzzle is the most positional, predictable, and takeable step by step, and it has a lot of sense. I guess it's not the most difficult puzzle we ever had to face. This is just the easiest ever puzzle. So on the 23rd of July 2023, my chess friends, we did have, I think, the easiest ever Sunday puzzle I had in my streamer career, let's say, with you. Very, very doable. Look, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm actually happy. And I'm happy we fought together and we came up with these conclusions together because you solved it as well at the same time. But it makes a lot of sense and very predictable, actually. Wow. So we started with this, and I only saw that. Of course, I didn't see all the implications here that the knight actually will be delivering checkmate on d7, but it makes a ton of sense. Wow. Okay, congrats, dudes. We sort of did it. We did it actually. We did it. The first Sunday puzzle we did with no take back, no re-verifications and stuff. That's awesome, guys. Okay, cool. Calix, let's go, brother. I'm gonna play Calix, then if Alan wants to play, we're going to play Alan. Then we can analyze some of conspiracy. And if Ben arrives here, we can play Ben as well. So let's go with Calix. Calix, what might be your username again? If you would be so kind to remind me. Perfect, Alan. Excellent. Excellent. Let me go. I mean, should I stay on this page? If Calix now challenges me, I should see the challenge on the right-hand side here somewhere. Aha. Okay, that long username. Let me see if I can find you amongst the friends. Are we should be friends, right? on chess.com. I think we should be friends, right? Hold on a second. I think I need to just type in the first letters and then I should be able to find you. I. Ah, there you are. Okay, cool stuff. I found you, man. This is it. Okie dokie. I'm going to issue a challenge. It says you're not online, Calix. It says you're not on chess.com as of now. Oh, you are. Okay, cool. Let's make it 5 minutes and then we'll be discussing stuff. 5 minutes, yeah. Okay, whatever color, I'm gonna make it random. So I'm gonna play our friend Calix, then I'm gonna play Alan. Then conspiracy, we could have either friendly or we could perhaps do some analysis. So you will let me know, my friend, which one is the best way for you. Awesome stuff. So you need to sort of accept. Okay, let's go with this one. Did I put increment? I didn't put any increment. Maybe we should have put 5 too. Maybe we can do that with Alan, perhaps. I've noticed that Richard Rapport plays a lot of the Budapest Gambit ideas. And yeah, why not? No, I didn't quite expect that. I think I'm going to take... I don't know how the theory goes here, but normally white takes the pawn. Now, Calix didn't take the pawn. I don't say it's wrong. It's just something that probably goes towards the sideline rather than the main line. The main line is actually d4 takes e5. That's a bit of a pin. I could do a few things. Should we just do that perhaps? If there is any strange stuff, probably I might be able to act in this fashion. Game continues. So, yeah, the reason I didn't castle and I pushed d5 was just simply I didn't want to allow white to push themselves d4 to d5. That was it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Now they could in principle, but I think I'm castling now. I think I'm castling now, and I'll just look at developing moves and nothing else. So at this stage in our Blitz 5 minutes Blitz game, I'm just looking at ways to develop. Okay? Cool stuff. So then we'll be playing Alan, then we'll analyze Conspiracy, and then we play again Calyx and stuff. So that's cool. Now my guy is being under threat here. Well, I think I have to take. I don't particularly want to trade my bishops for knights. Okay, I gotta admit I love the bishops a bit more than the knights. I love the bishops a bit more. I'll be very honest. Uh, I love the bishop more than knights. But hey, you know. Now I could go like super crazy, but that's actually not that good. Actually, that's bad. No, let's just play simple chess. Let's just play simple chess. Rook e8, just a check. Taking the e file. Let's just do simple stuff. I'll try to explain things here. Now I think I can take this guy for free. Sort of. Should I take it? Yeah, of course I take it. Again, simple chess. If Kale is blocked to the bishop, bishop is currently pinned by the rook. I think I should take that on now, because then I might. Okay, so what do we do now? Well, there are a couple of ideas. Either pinning here or something else. I could play all sorts of things. That guy is still pinned. Okay, I don't like particularly moving twice in the opening. I don't. This knight had been moved twice in the opening, and I'm not very proud. I'm not very proud. I think it makes sense, but it's been moved twice. And I normally tell my friends don't move twice in the opening the same piece. That is true. Maybe I should have played differently. Okay, but now it is what it is. I need to readjust my things here. We are keeping Right. And I still have to find ways to getting my other minor pieces in the game. This knight move that I played, it's one that looks at various things. First, I want to make sure this pawn will not come down. I have to admit, I don't want that pawn coming down for the time being. I want to me you know, Calyx, actually I wanted to sort of take that knight. Sorry, I wanted to take your bishop. Oh man, you just okay. I can't take it. I love to take off the bishops that I consider, annoying, bothering, aggressive. That bishop was something that I would love to take off the board. I'd love to take that bishop off the board. Hey, it is what it is. Oh, and now you're looking at my guy. Oopsie daisy. What do I do? Um, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. What am I doing? So what is going on here? Should I give that guy? I don't know. Hmm. Potentially we could, but why? Why would I trade this guy? I trade this guy, he's gonna have the bishop pair versus two knights. This is a bit painful for me. Do I give him back the pawn? Okay, let's not give back the pawn. Oh man. I didn't want in particular giving back that pawn. I don't know. That's the best I could think of now. Okay. That was the best idea I could think of. I tried to hold on to every single piece of advantage. Being a pawn, for me, a pawn matters absolutely because in the end, it makes all the difference in the universe. One pawn matters absolutely, especially in the end. It matters. So that's why if I manage to get a pawn, I'll try to hold on to that pawn. Unless there is something else more with bigger priority or something. Um, okay. Okie dokie. What have we gotten here? I need to figure out what to do with my knight on b8. So I need to do something with that knight as well. And many other stuff. Okay. And also I need to move a bit faster. Probably I plan on something like this. Maybe something else. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Probably. Maybe. Um I don't want to trade for sure. I absolutely don't want to trade. That would be a Calyx incredibly powerful bishop. Very powerful bishop for Calyx here. That's just, I can't help him to get that bishop on f3, a8 diagonal. Calyx, very nice stuff you play, dude. Very nice stuff. I'm pretty sure that if that were to be a rapid game, you would do magnificent. You would do very well. I think you see a lot of good ideas, Calyx. You see a lot of good stuff. Hey, you're forcing me to make some trade. Do you trick me or something? No, I think I just have to take that guy off the board, right? I have to. Do I? Yeah, I do have to. That bishop is so dangerous. So dangerous. Um, all right. This is a subtlety here. This is a bit of a subtlety. I think I would like to do this. The reason being, if Calyx wants to go for my rook, I'll be replacing it with another rook rather than the queen taking the E column. That was the whole philosophy, and that's a very nice way to play. Am I, no, oh, what did I do? Oh, right. I'm not sure about this one. Yeah, okay. Probably that was a mouse slip. That was a bit of a mouse slip. Very good stuff. I think you do very well. Just the time pressure gets us always, Calyx. Time pressure is the main killer here. I think the time pressure is always a problem. Uh, We'll do another game. I'm gonna play Alan, and then I'm gonna analyze conspiracy. Conspiracy, you still there? So I think we did very decently, Calix. I think we did a very decent, given the fact we played the Blitz game. I mean, it was pretty much decent. Of course, not that the knight on e4 was just a little bit of a. So that's a theoretical stuff. Let me tell you something. Thank you for this opportunity to play in Budapest Gambit in this fashion, so to speak. Normally, I haven't played this line. Normally, people go d4 takes c5. b4. Okay, castles, this, that, this. Yeah, simple chess. Always simple chess. Takes. Okay, knight d5. Bishop g4. An acceptable move. And b5. Now it's a mistake. I should have played knight c6. Yeah, well, next time. Knight c6, because then I could take this guy here. Knight can't take because it's pinned. Yeah, well, I wanted to hold on to the pawn. So, my bad. I should have played knight c6 again. Oh man, yeah, because probably. Do you know why I play knight d7? Because I want them to get here. I want the knight to actually get there. Bishop e6 better. Okay. Takes, and queen f6 inaccuracy. I should have taken. Rook takes c, so queen e2, queen e8. Oh, trading off everything? Because of the extra pawn? Oh man, minus 0.90 or something. Yeah, okay, this one is the actual stuff here. Other than that, Calix, rest assured, I think you did very decent moves. Apparently, we played the French defense. We transposed into French defense Monte Carlo variation. All right. They always have a name for this kind of thing. Always have a name. Oh boy. Very good stuff. Very good stuff, Calix. No, don't use this kind of words, Ben. You discussed it with yourself. Come on. That was a blitz game, and in the last seconds, you played the blunder because you had like 3 seconds on the clock. I mean, if I had 3 seconds on the clock, I would almost guarantee you I'm going to do blunder. I mean, when I'm having 3 seconds on a clock, I can't. I don't have the time to actually find something. So don't be too tough on yourself. It's I would have blundered too with 2 seconds on a clock. Impossible. Well, not impossible, but it's the hell of a difficult task too. We're gonna do 5 and 5 seconds increments, so you know we can adding more, or maybe we're gonna do an arena with rapids. Alan, if you're around, we can play a friendly. Conspiracy, you're with us? You're still here? Do you want to do analysis or friendly? Let me know. Okie dokie. We all need to analyze more, Calix. We all need to look at the game. Now, this one here, I think you played again. I think you did very, very decent job. I mean, just look at the position. The engine says it's just minus 0.75. Just minus 0.75, minus 0.63. Imagine, Calix, you would have played just a normal move. Imagine instead of 7 seconds, you had like, I don't know, 7 minutes on the clock. I'm pretty sure you would have thought of doing something else. What does the engine say? Knight f3, okay, a4 to actually usurp, to actually undermine the pawn structure here. That's a bit of a deep thought, but probably you might have thought of that. Hello, Merlin. Good to see you, man. So you gotten addicted to what? To the course, to the Karo Khan course. Okay, okay. Does it pay off? Does it correspond to your personality, to your temperament and stuff? You bought 3 of his courses. That's good. Very good. Absolutely very good. I'm pretty sure you learned a great deal. Of course, it's amazing. Yeah. Some people love it more than others. Let's put it this way. Some people love an opening more than others. There are some people that absolutely adore to play French defense. I kind of hate it for black. So there are people that love to play the French defense. Go figure. They like it. It's okay. I can't play the French defense because I hate my bishop on c8 and I just don't want to do all sorts of b6, bishop a6 to trade the bishop on e2. So, you know, not everybody loves the same opening. Keep studying, keep learning, keep applying and playing your practical games. Because once you memorize some lines, and hopefully you also understood the ideas behind, which I'm pretty sure the author told you extensively what's beyond behind every single move, then you need to apply them in your rapid games, or maybe blitzes, but maybe rapid better. So it's definitely very good stuff. When I decide to buy something, I think I'll probably buy some Anish Giri on the Najdorf. I mean, that's what I'm interested in at the minute, and maybe there is another GM that does the Alakine. It's Ronald Price or something. It's a Danish guy. It's a GM, and he analyzed the Alakine a little bit, uh, extensively. So I think if I am to spend a couple of quid, probably I'm going to go towards the openings that I love it, or I feel I'm very interested in applying them. Well, imagine you're going to go with C4. Imagine you're going to play knight f3 c4. Imagine you're going to go for Reti. Huh? Just imagine. Imagine you're going to play the Catalan. That is fabulous, man. Imagine you're going to play c4 or the English opening. It's not bad at all. It's actually brilliant. Imagine you got to go with c4. And then you could play g3, knight f3, knight c3. All sorts of things. That's awesome. That's okay, Kelix. Thanks for stopping by today. Thank you for the game. Don't be too tough on yourself. Hey, you know something? You need to watch Ju and Jun's game. Is she playing now? Hold on a sec. Is she playing now? Oh, I'm pretty sure, Calix, that you will be improving a great deal, and you're already improving a great deal because you grow in your understanding. So it can only be better and better and better. Do they play live? You said something about Ju and June game. Actually, I'm looking at the BL Chess Festival. They haven't started yet. Yeah, we could have made a couple of appreciations together here, but they haven't started yet. Or probably you want to look at the last game Ju and June played. Do you want to analyze it here? Shall we have a look here? Something? What was it? Uh, events. I have to do add to the events. Hold on a sec. Where is it? The events. Events are here. Events are here. Okay. Where was that thing? Where was the FIDE Women World Chess Champion? Ah, here it is. Oops. Let's look at the last game. I heard it was wild. I heard the last game was crazy. Hold on a second. There you go. 1-0, round 12, and the last one. Let me toggle off everything. Oops. This is the last game, Calix. Okay. Let's just do it properly now. Let's just cover all the information so we can think for ourselves. There you go. So Ju and June played here. Ju and June played white. Okay. So what does she play? D4, D5. Okay, the queen's pawn opening so far. Knight F6. It can transpose into many things. It could be London system. It could be anything. Or it could be many things. E3. Now, E3, there is no London system. The bishop had been shut in. So, guys, if it's absolute Alan, laundry is something that needs to be done, man. Absolutely. No problem at all. Cheers, Alan. See you soon, man. So, E3 looks like it blocks the bishop in. So, that is why some London system players would go with bishop F4. Not the end of the world, though. You could do that. Of course, you could do that. C5. Traditionally, you want to challenge this guy. But then again, black might want to consider this, bishop f5 or bishop g4, and then play e6. Because if you get the bishop out, if you play the pawn first, like white did, this bishop becomes a bad bishop. So, Calix, I hope that's obvious. takes, and e6. Again, you could do this. This bishop needs to find some other ways. Probably like this. Remember, we talked about the French defense and how the bishop on c8 needs to come out, actually. Somehow. And you need to push that pawn. b4, very naturally, defending the c5. You want to preserve the pawn. Exactly a little bit resembling my intention against you today, Calix, when I try to hold on to that pawn. You know, so it matters. You know, if you can save the pawn, the extra pawn. But a5 actually goes exactly to undermine it and makes it more difficult for white to defend. You do have some ways, though. I think that one might be one of them. I don't know about this one, but probably. Or you come with another counterattack or some other ideas? No, c3, exactly as I said. I haven't done the game before, Kaylee, so it's just because you said now. So I'm looking at it as live as it can possibly be. And by the way, mind you, they've got 90 minutes. I mean, look at this. They got a ton of time. b6. b6, if you wonder, does two things. Well, you might do just more than like 20 things, but let's just say does two things at the first glance. b6 allows this bishop to dream on going to various other squares once, because here it's been denied due to e6. And b6 also, and I think very importantly, challenges the c5, b4 pawn structure. But now you know something looks incredibly enticing. This kind of developing with tempo, giving check to your opponent's king looks very enticing. Which is what she played. Bishop b5 checks the king with tempo. Blocking and also attacking. Now let me think. Can we do this kind of ideas, or is just way too funky? Just wondering. I think we might be able to. Oh, should we just take the bishop? No, I wouldn't take the bishop necessarily now, because black takes back with knight b8 takes d7, and then it's getting quite helping black here. But then again, I might be wrong, and maybe the results actually a theoretical line in which you take the bishop. Personally, I would be inclined, when this kind of situation happens, to reinforce the piece attack so I can take its place potentially with the queen or something. So let's see what she played. She took, actually. Was queen d3 or e2 that bad of an opening? Hold on a second, guys. The moment of truth. Or knight c3. Or knight c3. True. True. Absolutely correct. Is it that bad of an opening? The engine says bishop e2 retreats, or bishop takes d7. They have studied the theory. So what I'm proposing, it's not the strongest move. It's not the strongest move. It's bishop takes d7 or bishop e2. So can I go with more than 2 lines? Can I see like 5 lines here? I want to see if it's that a disaster of a move. Apologies for this, guys. Let me go with... Where's the freaking... engine lines. Oh, only 3. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, you know, I've got another idea. What if I just move now? How worse? What did I miss? Yeah, this guy is getting seriously dismantled. B takes c5. Bishop takes d7. Okay, apparently the engine doesn't particularly love queen e2 or queen d3. It's not quite the end of the world, but probably they have prepared this line. They really did the prep. And the best continuation here, ladies and gents, is simply taking on d7. Takes. I would castle here. If I was white, I would probably castle. Can we just cover everything here? Hold on a second, guys. Let me just this way. I don't want to have any assistance apart from when we summon the engine ourselves. So what did she do, Ju engine here? A4. Okay, gets a little bit of space on the queen side. Takes. Dismantling. Oh, she didn't even take back. That is so cool. It's 2 passed pawns. This is 2 passed pawns. This is beautiful. Also giving the black the c-pass pawn, in principle. So that's not very bad either. Not mentioning after c4, knight might be playing on c5 and then knight b3. Just saying, in principle, again. And in chess, you can't just make one thing and say that ticks all the boxes. You make one thing, which is good in some aspects and bad in some other regards. So it's never the absolutely perfect move. Castling, I think it's paramount, unless you want to play more developing moves. What developing move? This guy has to go here. Exactly. Bishop d6. Still castling. 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 Now you got to figure out something with this guy. So the grandmasters, guys, they don't neglect the king's safety. And the piece's development is absolutely of utter importance. You have to develop your pieces. Knight d2. Developing. There you go. Rook to c8. Where do you guys see this knight going to ultimately? But I got another idea for you guys. Oh, we can't push the pawn. Oh, I thought we can. But what if we do knight b3 and then we push? Now, then we're going to have this. Then I have to go here. Okay, that's interesting. It gets real. So now it's very positional up to this point. Queen c2, connecting the rooks. Yeah, we kind of anticipated that black's going to play c5 to c4 and probably this kind of idea. That's what you want to do anyway. So black gave white 2 passes on A and B, and white gave black 1 passer on the C file. They tried to stave off the pawn. No more allowing because they already got a battery behind. It's getting really frustrating. So probably white tries desperately to, well, not that desperately, but you want to stop them. Knight will come either here or there. I still think that maybe that would be maybe a good idea. What else? This, looking at candidate moves. This one, and after this thing, just rook a2. Well, you can take here straight. No, you cannot. This, and they take attacking your queen, and actually the battery rook and queen attack the bishop twice. That's something. Wow. Amongst other ways, amongst other reasons, ladies and gentlemen, bishop on c3 actually allows us to play the stuff I mentioned earlier. We really do want to have these pawns advancing, and that's really, really, really scary now, because the next move for white would be b6, for instance. Quite something. Knight b3, we said that. Again, if we capture, black's gonna take with tempo attacking the queen. Then you have to make a queen move. So you can't really touch this knight on b3 in case you wonder, guys. If you touch the knight, queen's gotta move. When queen moves, the black queen actually takes the bishop. You are going to lose the game. Why do you think there are, Merlin? Why do you think there are? Bishop takes f6, gives black double pawns on the f. Why? Whoa. Did she give away the rook? Did she give away the rook? Oh, no. Actually, she traded the rook for 2 minor pieces. Wow, what a move. What a move. I mean, look, Merlin, now you may need to stop the game. So the current woman world champion now, Joanne Jun, if she were to play any of the 10 players or 15 players now in the male competition, probably they will not manage to win. So at the minute now, it's not too many women practicing the game, unfortunately. So now there is a collective effort to encourage more women, girls, females to play the game. Okay, so hopefully in the future, when we have a larger mass of women playing the game, we're going to get some sort of parity in terms of strength. Because as of now, if you put Ju and June playing any of the 10, 15, 20 players male, probably she won't be able to win. That's what it is. So, yeah. I mean, just take any of the 20 male players now. We did have in history incredibly strong women grandmaster like Judith Polgar, who actually managed to smash a couple of incredibly strong males. You know, I mean, like Gary Kasparov got beaten by Judith, and this is not the only one. So she was incredibly, she is not, as of now, she's not very competitive now, but she was an absolute monster. So the idea is as you get more and more and more women and girls to practice the game, you're actually going to get them to become incredibly strong, and you're going to get at some point to get some parity in strength. So we took on f6, and now knight took the rook, but the bishop retreats and takes it back. I think the idea is that the a5 pawn now can be taken. So that came at a cost. Actually, I think that was the critical moment of all the game. So Calix, I think it starts right now here. If you decide now to trade a rook for actually two minor pieces. So this is the whole thing. And I think in principle, when the game is so tactical, it's incredibly important to have two minor pieces versus a rook. Now, I think Lei Teng-ji thought that a rook is definitely very strong on an open file, but apparently it didn't work for her. Bishop takes, knight takes, and bishop takes on a1. And one of the... So this guy will be captured straight away. Queen takes. Queen c3, that's another critical stuff. Queen c3, first thing first, threatens checkmate and hits a little bit the queen. So she's very happy with trading. She is very happy to trading pieces. You can't really play this. Obviously, we don't have to mention that. We can't play this. They can't really do this because probably they just take and... Actually, they can. What does she play? Queen takes, bishop takes. I think the trading now goes tactically very well for white. What do we have here? I think this is a wild game. What we have in is three minor pieces versus one minor piece, and two rooks versus one. Let me see what the Almighty says. Oh boy, we got a very, very small, very average. I mean, it just doesn't matter. Minus 0.10. Minus 0.10. Two minor pieces versus a rook. So this is incredibly, incredibly close. Very close. This is very close. I'm going to leave just the evaluation, not the lines, though, for the time being. Let's move. This is... So that was a very interesting moment, Calix, when actually Ju and Jun decided to give a rook or two knights. This guy is coming under threat. But hey, I guess we can always play this kind of ideas. Of course, this one is coming, but then we got this. So now this is very tactical. You're hitting here. This is very tactical now. It gets very tactical. Exactly. Exactly. And apparently that works for white. Hey, I would have went probably on c6, but actually Ju and Jun went here. f5, actually. Hitting the bishop. And now the bishop attacks this guy as compensation. So if you go here, if you go on f8, this guy on e5 is going to be captured. That's exactly what she did. I haven't done the game before. I'm just seeing it firsthand with you now, Calix and guys. g4, g6 attacking. I mean, is there something bad if we go here? She did. Attacking. You gotta... Look, guys, I mean, it looks like it just plays itself. You just gotta play somewhere safe. A knight f3 looks incredibly well. Oh. Ah, I understand now why. Guys, do you see the main difference why Ju Engine actually went b1 rather than f3? She went b1 because actually you won't allow c3 to come down the board. But if you do this, probably isn't this going to happen? Yeah, and then you're going to play, and then they're going to take, then you're going to take. You got to centralize the king anyway. Oh, boy. Oh, she actually went for a lot of trading, Lei Teng-ji. She went for a lot of trading. I think you got to take that guy. You have to. Knight c3. Man, those knights. Let me tell you something. I absolutely dread to having a rook facing two knights. This is dreadful. This is horrible. Two knights are the nightmare of the endings. A rook versus two knights, I don't want to have that. This is... Actually, white is going to do a ton of tactics here. And you got to be very careful against the two knights. You have to be incredibly careful. So the white king tries to centralize to get itself a bit in the center. Oh, man. Look what she played here, Juanjun. Actually targeting the d5 square. How are you going to defend twice the d5? Just a question for my friends. How are you going to defend d5, which is being attacked twice now? What are you going to do? You can't play this. You can't play this. So this is why versing two knights is an absolute nightmare. So guys, don't be afraid. If you have the opportunity to ever take a rook, you know, and two minor pieces, I mean, to get two minor pieces for a rook, with no doubt, do it. Just do it. Takes normally. Fabulous. Oh man, and that's another passer. Takes, check, runs away. So beautiful. How do you move that guy? How do you make this knight go away? You cannot. Well, actually, they didn't play that fast. Late King G, actually, has got 3 minutes on the clock. So actually, she spent an enormous amount of time thinking about the moves. This had happened yesterday, Merlin. It's not now. This happened yesterday. Rook b8. Pawn goes forwards. Actually, you want to promote, right? Oh my god. So Late King G is desperate to try stopping. And now, I mean, there are so many things you could do with white. I wonder, is that working? Is knight e4 working? Attacking this guy, supporting a possible moving forwards, and rook attacking c4. Wow. I don't know if that's what he played, but just saying. Is it that bad? I think it looks great. She didn't. She actually played rook to c. Why would that be? You want to defend here or something? What's the idea? You want to go this, but you could have gotten anyway. Or you were more like a waiting move or something. Is it more like a waiting move? Or she wanted to just place the rook on the second rank where the other two pawns are. Maybe. 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 Knight b5 because the rook left now. So knight b5. And do you know what's the problem? When you're facing two knights, you always have to be on the lookout because there are all sorts of threatening forks. When there are two knights, it's unbearable. I mean, this is just unbearable. A knight on b5 also does not allow the rook to check. And when Zhu and Jun plays the rook c2, actually I think it's just to stop the black rook to ever dream of attacking on the second rank the pawns. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, it's incredibly difficult to fight two knights. They are jumping all the time. Check, it moves away, and you can't check the king no more. Impossible, impossible, you can't check the king. And the knights are terrifying. Knight f4, knight d4. There's a billion forks here. I mean, you gotta be always very careful. That's the only thing for Late King G, actually. It's just this guy. I mean, what else they have? They have here? Not too much. She's attacking twice, Juanjan. Twice on c3. How are you going to defend that? You can't really. I don't think you want to take here. Actually, that would be very bad. You need to drop the king, right? What do you think white played here, boys, girls, guys? What do you think white played here? Would you take on b2? I wouldn't take on b2. I absolutely wouldn't take on b2. I don't think if you do that, you get in trouble, I guess. I think you have to play king d3, right? What would you do if you were a grandmaster in this position here? I would probably do king d3. Is it the right thing? Let me see. Yes. I'm happy actually a grandmaster played the same stuff. And I think it's looking very, very good for white. It's an act of desperation. Rook b2 to b1 is an act of desperation. Now pawns coming off the board. Hey, how do you defend this guy? What about f3? Is it f3 that bad? What could happen if you do f3? You're defending. If they take, you're going to take. And That's it. It's a plus 4.1. F3, there you go. Takes, takes. I think it's very painful, but White is doing incredibly well. And I think everything stemmed for the position when Yu and Jun decided to trade a rook for two minor pieces. That was fundamentally a game changer. That was the game changer. People, two knights are absolutely terrifying. You can't do this. And the pass pawn. I mean, this is incredibly difficult. And there is a pass pawn that matters absolutely. Not mentioning the rook. So White is in complete superiority here. White is completely superior here. It's just you can't do too many things. Whatever pin you try to make, either king's going to move or knight's going to defend one another. Do you know what I mean? I mean, just knight's going to defend one another. And there is another problem. Late G is on 6 minutes. Ju and Jun on 10. 4 minutes matters. Rook B. Oh, and again, you have to constantly be aware of all sorts of forks and check. This is very dangerous for black. Very dangerous for black. So late G spent a huge amount of time only making sure she's not going to get in a fork. Just for this reason. Crazy. Oh boy. Look at this check. Okay, I think it's game over now. You can't really do nothing to stopping this guy from promoting. I think it was a beautiful game, an absolute superb game, and Ju and Jun made the best decision ever when she actually made that exchange, that trade. I think it's pretty much okay. What does White play here? She blocked with check. Oh my god, she actually blocked. She blocked the rook, checking the king, therefore winning the necessary tempo to push the pawn and promoting. I think black should resign here. Didn't she resign here? That's weird. Oh yeah, she resigns in just a few moves. Yeah. Oh boy. Rook b8. Oh god. Rook b8. Rook b8 actually guarantees that this pawn is gonna go. You're not even gonna touch that queen. Rook b8 actually means you take, I take, you will not be able to stop the queen. If you had pushed the pawn, rook had to take. And actually game continues. But actually now, Ju and Jun played the absolutely superb move. Rook b8 guarantees the existence of the queen, which is absolutely game over. It's totally game over. Rook b8, absolutely fabulous. I suspect if there were to be a check here, we could probably play this at any time and still can't be. I mean, there's nothing here, right? It says rook, exactly. It says if rook c3, king b4, actually you attack with tempo. Oh man, this is crazy. So if it's rook c3, you attack with the king with tempo. Queen is coming. This is it, game over. Absolutely fabulous. Let me just see the accuracy. Calix, the game is splendid, man. The game is absolutely amazing. Wow, what a game by this two powerful. 95.2 accuracy for Ju and Jun. Absolutely fabulous. 86.2 for Lei Tengji. So, Alan, look at the accuracy, man. So, when you got the 88% in a bullet, I think you've done great. Really. So, it's awesome stuff. If we were to just do that consistently. So, what I think it was the defining moment. Let me just show you. The defining moment is here. Here. So Ju and Jun, how many minutes did so 1 minute 14. Oh, hey guys, look at this one. Calix, pay attention, brother. Look at the clock. 1 hour, 14 minutes for Ju and Jun after knight b6. How many minutes did she spend to take the decision bishop takes f6? Which, by the way, apparently it's not even the strongest move. She spent 15, 16 minutes. 15, 16 minutes of calculations to actually decide to trade a rook for 2 knights. 15, 16 minutes. And Leng Tengji before her spent 52, 6 minutes. She spent 6 minutes to decide to play knight b3. There you go. Now, surprisingly, the engine considers bishop takes f6, which she fought like 16 minutes to take. Surprisingly, the engine considers that's the third line. The engine says white should play rook a2. By the way, I did say rook a2 during the previous analysis. I did say rook a2. But I was driven by fear. When I said rook a2, I wasn't driven by the highest wisdom. I was driven by fear when I said rook a2. I didn't want to lose the rook. I didn't want to lose the rook. That's why I said rook a2. I didn't have in mind some spectacular, superb, superior agenda. I just want to save the rook. But apparently, bishop f6 turned out to be a very good stuff. And I think it ate all Lei Tengji's time. She actually got into a incredibly difficult tactical middle game position in which you would have to spend a ton of time to think, how the heck do you actually oppose 2 knights? So she gave up on 2 knights for a rook. I don't think I would do that with black. I don't think I would trade 2 knights for a rook. It's too much. It's too much. She did spend 16 minutes, Calyx. She spent 16 minutes, 15, 16 minutes. Very tough, very tough, very, very, very. Apparently, it's not even the strongest move. It's the third line of the engine, and an average player like me would have played rook a2. Hey, I think it's more like psychological. But actually, she saw the benefit of having one minor piece. Now, black is a little bit better. Queen takes, she shouldn't have taken. It's tough, man. It's tough. I said bishop f8 when I was analyzing the game. I said actually black doesn't need to trade. And I've actually mentioned bishop f8. Defending here and letting white to see what they're going to do. I think she panicked a little bit. I think now Lei Tengji a little bit panicked here and she went for queen straight. Bishop f8 makes a lot of sense and defends against the checkmate. Crazy stuff. So I think she got a bit panicked. Yeah, and now the game becomes incredibly, incredibly tactical. The problem is, down the line, white is having 3 minor pieces. So it's very, very, very difficult. The nightmare being 2 knights. And knights are thriving. You know, when you have like 3, 4 pawns and 2 knights, is just a nightmare. You got to look for the knights and forks all the time. Absolutely all the time. Fabulous game. Absolutely fabulous. Whoa. Alan, if you want to have a friendly, let's do it now. And then, guys, we can probably wrap it up. But let's do a game with Alan. If Alan's online here. Let me know if you're still there. But if not, that's okay, people. Yep, okie dokie. Let's do that. Absolutely. Let's find him now. Alan. There you go. He's here. Okay, let's play. Let's make it 5-2, something like that. So we got the increment. We got the necessary increment here to be, you know, just play. In case someone has some advantage, they should be able to capitalize on that one. What I normally do is either Danish Gambit or King's Gambit. That's what I normally play. Okay, I'm gonna go with the old hillbilly attack, which I normally play. And this guy. Oh, it's Merlin here. Merlin, have you read that chapter in Levi Rosman's course on the hillbilly shuffle gambit? Hello, Josh. I think Merlin said he bought Levi Rosman's course on Karo Khan. So I was curious if he actually studied the chapter with the Karo Khan, with the Hillbilly Shaffer Gambit. I don't know if Merlin's still here, but that's okay. We've got Calix, Alan, now we got Josh. How's it going, Josh? How's your opening study going? Queen is hit. I've got to move. That's no debate about. Developing. Knight c3. Developing as well. Let's finish this. Oh, I finished the card. Or I think it's recommended f3 here, if I remember precisely. Castles, and there's nothing wrong with this. Let's then take the pawn back. And I need to keep developing stuff here. And Alan needs to develop his things. Very interesting. Very interesting. So Alan now gave up on this diagonal, and actually he focuses on either b7 or a6, I reckon. That's what he wants to do. Okay. I still need to develop my guys here in one way or another. Okay. He goes on this diagonal. It's an uneventful, but I have to consider his move. It's not to be taken lightly. D3 or D4 I should have played. D4? Nah, D4 probably would have left the E4 still a little bit in tatters. I mean, probably D3 is the safest way to play. I guess. I hope. Maybe. I haven't played, I have to say, I haven't played the... Yeah, very nice. Actually, that's very nice. Okay, what do I do? Should I play this? Probably I should. Okay, I just played it, I guess. I just played it. Removing the king's defenders, it's one important idea in all our games. If there is an opportunity, given a chance, probably we should. Probably we should. Moving the king's defenders, always important. So no more dark square bishops, that's for sure. No more dark square bishops. Okay. I'm going to try some very simple ideas. Very simple tactics. No, Alan actually is a guy that takes it very seriously, and he made very good progress. So Alan is one of our chess friends. He is attending the local club, and he's studying. He's actually bought books, and he's very keen on absorbing as many ideas as possible. So Alan is a very, very decent player. He's growing really strong, Alan. He's very legit. Okay, the Black Knight can't really do too many moves because h7 is actually the weakness. When White actually traded the dark square bishop, I only had in mind a very simple tactic. Knight g5, nothing else. I needed to make sure I don't get any funky stuff here. I mean, can he play that actually? Okay. Now, this is something I need to carefully consider. Hold on a second. I actually have two interesting ideas. One is pushing the pawn but opens up the bishop. Well, another one would be castle kingside. I think one of these two. Okay, so I'm looking at either e5 or castle kingside, guys. That's the only thing I'm considering now. Okay, let's do this one. I'm not sure it's the best though. I'm absolutely not sure that's the best. I'm gonna double check later because you know it is what it is. Um, very well. Let me try this idea. So guys, don't advise me nothing. If you wanna suggest if you wanna suggest for Alan, you're more than welcome, but don't tell me nothing. Just say very good ideas for Alan, which I don't think he's got enough time to think about. Right, I think that allows White to play some uncomfortable stuff. I'm not looking at this rook here in the corner, which is takeable. Don't get me wrong, it's very takeable. More importantly, I'm looking at either knight f7 or bishop takes f7. I know which one is stronger. I think they're quite decently strong, both of them. Let me see. Well, bloody hell, I'm taking the queen if he takes. So I think I'm just going to play this. I think I'm just going to play this. Yeah, so that would be announcing a discovered check. So that's the problem here for black. It's the discovered check. And I don't know if we can stop it. The king can't really move. The king can't move on f8, can't move on g7, can't move on h8. If the queen moves, would be a discovered check. Where do I want to go in particular? Let me think. I do have... Okay, what do I actually want to play? So he's going to go in the corner. It's not quite over yet. Should I just keep it like that? Okay, let me just think about... Guys, don't make any suggestions for me. If you want to help Alan, that's good. That would be a check, right? That would be a check, for sure. Can he take my... So that's a check, right? It is a check, for sure. That's the only thing I could think of, really. Okay, now I'm having just a rook versus a knight. It's not game over. We can still play because it's a blitz, so anything may happen here. Anything may happen here. Because it's a blitz. But I think it's a bit of an advantage for white. I'm not sure I played the most necessary moves, if I may say that, friends. I don't know if I played the most necessary moves. Maybe I should have taken the rook in the first place. Maybe I shouldn't have taken. Maybe I should have taken on f7 with the bishop, but then king would have moved in the corner. I would have taken the other rook. On e8, he would have taken back, and then, yeah, there were all sorts of tactics. And you know what's the problem? If you're spending way too many minutes or seconds, you're actually going to get flagged. It's as simple as that. You're just getting flagged. Queen is under threat. Okay, this is just something that would require a little bit of thinking here. It's not quite over. Probably I need to centralize guys here. This one, I guess. Yeah, okay. Well, white is doing a little bit better. This is a passed pawn, and that's very important. That's a passed pawn. Now let me try play this, taking this square from the knight, and then probably I'm going to play this idea. I only want to take more pawns from my opponent. He rightfully defends. I think he does very well. This... Yeah, the time is always a problem, but white is doing a bit better because of the rook. That's the main thing. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play that. What else do I want to do? This and that. This kind of stuff. Is it? Let me just shut off all the things here. Interesting. He wants to go for this pawn. It does. Let's try and see if we can stop it. Okay. Hmm. Let me play a waiting move because I can afford the luxury. Ah, I'm going to go this way then. He's free to go with the knight. If I go here, can he... No, I think that's fine, I guess. Yeah, the position is getting increasingly better for white because of the rook and because king's position. F1 is going to come and then we're going to capture this pawn with the king. After this check, that is. We're going to get this guy with the king. And that's probably the end of it. But very good stuff, nevertheless. Very good stuff now. Knight can't go to many places. I think I'm going to take this guy. I think. He's going to defend, though. He's going to defend. I'm going to push then. Wait a minute. Let's just simplify stuff. I can go like this and I can go like that. I can push the pawn as well. I mean, there are very many options here. Rook to h1, rook to h7. And I'm going to take that rook. Sorry, I'm going to take the knight. King's going to take, king's going to take. And that's it. It's two fast pawns. Unless I'm missing stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Legit tactics. Good to see you, dude. Yes, absolutely. I agree. Oh, I'd be more than happy, and I think I'm going to do it. So I'm going to check the king. They're going to have to move. Whatever the king moves. Actually, wait, can I do more than that? No, I don't think we have to become excessively greedy here. I don't think we have to get excessively greedy. No, I don't think so. No, we got to keep it simple. Probably might have been the prospect of a pin or something at some point, but it really, it's not the... Yeah, we're gonna push any of the two pawn. Can I stalemate? No, not really. I don't think I need to worry because any of these two guys... Oh, no, it's fine. They can't be stopped. Now this guy becomes a queen. Okay, I could stalemate though. I could stalemate. I could stalemate, or I hope I'm not gonna stalemate. Let's do it like this. He's gonna play here. And this, and this, and that. No, just this and this. Okay. Very good stuff. I think he did incredibly. He did incredibly well. The only thing I think was the problem when we traded off the dark square bishop. We removed the king defender. It was a very good game. It was very good stuff. If we played the rapid game, I think would have been totally different. You would have found more resources. And yeah, I would have liked to spend more time after I traded the dark square bishop. I'm not sure I played the best options. So that's the accuracy, ladies and gents. I did play 4 inaccuracies. My my chess friend, played 5 inaccuracies, 3 mistakes. I guess one of them is related with allowing me to take on f7, but I don't think they could have stopped. So I think Hillbilly is very good. I guess the computer, when it says inaccuracy, says that in principle, you don't want to play against the Caro-Kann Hillbilly. But actually, I think it's a very, very valid way to play it. Merlin, if you're still here, have you found the chapter with Levi Rosman about the Hillbilly? Because I think it's very good stuff. It's very good stuff to play against the Caro-Kann. So, Alan played very decently. And he played very... So, Alan, you play like 1200, and myself even worse than I was expected, but nevertheless. Oh, absolutely. Alan is a very, very serious chess player, and he didn't do any blunder. I think he played spectacularly decent. Yeah, so, oh, okay, that's it. So the engine considers, ladies and gents, the engine considers that bishop c4 here is bad. The engine is not happy with the Hillbilly line, but it's a theoretical line. Magnus Carlsen played it. Simon Williams plays it. So I'm quite in a good company in regards with this line. So that is why I've got 4 inaccuracies. We could organize, Josh, if we got 4 minimum players. I don't know. Let me just ask my friends here. I mean, I'm going to watch the games mostly. I'm gonna play. I mean, I want to come last in the tournament. I don't know, guys. You want to play arena? Ladies and gents, let me know. People, if you want to play arena, let me know. I'm gonna organize the arena right now in a couple of seconds, like 10, 6, 15 seconds. If you guys want to play in the arena, I'm gonna register myself, but mainly I'm gonna just watch things. Awesome stuff, ladies and gents. Let me just do this. Where are we? Arena, social, club, wherever I may roam. And announcements, forums, members, what is that thing? Upcoming events, invite, no. New event, new event. Alan, no problem. Absolutely not a problem. You did incredibly well. You did very well. And Alan, I think you're getting stronger by the day. I absolutely think you're getting stronger by the day. Ad hoc blitz. I think that's the term. Ad hoc blitz. Because people just decided all of a sudden. Score based, standard, time control, 5-5, duration, 60 mins, standard, starting off today. We're starting at 4:58. No, let's put it 5. Let's put it 5 then. Okay, 5. 17 hours. Players, minimum gains, create. Oh, you need to join the wherever I may roam. Okay, hold on a sec. It's very easy. It's very easy, man. Hold on a second. So where is the crap? Legit tactics. I'm gonna put the control V. There you go. Join this one, and then join the arena. If you want to play, guys, it's fine by me. I'm gonna watch the game. I'm gonna go get another tea though, and I'm gonna watch the games, people. And I wanna come last now because it's important you guys playing. I'm gonna analyze stuff perhaps, and I'm gonna play someone if there is an odd number or something. I'm gonna play them. Or I mean, what I want to say is that you have to play, and I'll be the watcher or something. But I will play as well. Needed. So, oh yeah, let me register. Oh bloody hell! This is just a few minutes. What am I doing? Have I signed up? Yes, I did. Okay, and this is our new friend. Let me join. Have I joined? Come on. What time did I put? Guys, did I put it with today's date? Starts in 2 hours. Whoa, 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 guys! I have to redo it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna redo it. Not in 2 hours. What have I done here? Oh no. Oh. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna recreate it. Sorry, it's my fault, guys. We're gonna recreate it. Hold on a second. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna do it now. Again. Social clubs. Wait a minute. And I'm gonna get our new friend in a club in a second. Let me get them now. Where is it? Here. Should be here. I'm gonna accept and confirm. I think I've accepted you already. I think. Yeah, I've done it. Social and clubs. So, guys, have we gotten 4 people? Because if it's 3, it's not going to work out. I mean, if you want to play. If not, that's fine. You don't have to play if you don't want to. Pending requests. Oh, of course. Pending requests. People are here. Okay. Let's do the arena. Something like not rated, so no one loses. Standard. 5 minutes to 60 minutes. What is it? 1 hour. Standard hours. No, so that would be now 15, actually. My fault. No, not 15 and 5. 5 past 3. 5 past 3. Okay, 5 past 3. Create. Okay, let me register now. Registration begin 1 hour before the event starts. Okay, I've registered. So if there is Calyx there, if there is Legit Tactics, guys, you can join if you want. And we might need, prospectively, we might need one more player. Yeah, Calyx, I think I've confirmed. I think I've confirmed. Yeah, and you can call me Soren. I'm not that much of a sir, let's say. But I totally appreciate the politeness and all. Not a problem at all, Caleb. Okay, so we are having probably 1, 2 legit tactics joined. We might need 2 more players to having the minimum 4, because with 3 players, I don't think the server will accept. If Yeah, that's fine. So Calix, you can join. That's it. So Alan had to leave, and I don't know if there's anyone else. Josh, I don't know. Josh, if you're around here, you're more than welcome to join. Okay, so we have 4 people. The arena should be starting in 5 minutes. As you can read on the screen, it should be absolutely fine. So we got 5 more minutes. I think I got enough time to go get another cup of tea. Actually, let me just open the window. All right, guys. So we all good. Okay. So how many players? 4 players. Yeah, that's the minimum. Have we got any other friends online that might be available? We might have some guys online, but I don't know if they're willing to. Maybe they got some stuff to do. Anyway, that's fine. Should be able to start in minutes. Should I? Alrighty. So check this. See. Oh well. Okay. David. All right. Have you sent the request for joining the club? Let me check very quickly here. Oh, oops, whoopsie daisy. Let me see where is the David wants to join. Accept. So you should be in now, and you should be able to join the arena. People. Actually, 5 platforms, legit tactics, because I'm multi-streaming. So it could be people via Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Kick.com, and which one? There is another one. I always forget the 5th one. Or Twitch. So we got 5 platforms, legit tactics. It's not just one platform. We got Twitch and +4. Yeah. So we might get friends from practically 5 platforms at the same time. They could come from whatever. Yeah. Hey, have we started, guys? What's going on? Why don't they just let me? What's going on? It disappeared or something. What? Guys, have I done something? What's going on here? What is the tournament? What? Okay, I tried to figure out what did happen with our event. I mean, on my screen now, it says Sunday, okay, 3 minutes and 4. Where on earth is that thing? I mean, why can't I just... okay. Okay, cool. So we got 5 people. That's fine. Cool now. I thought them... Must have done something or a glitch or something. So, guys, important thing is you guys are playing. If there is, any, I mean, I'm very happy to watching and stuff, but I think I'll be the last to play and things. If there's anyone at some point not having an opponent, I would be stepping in and just playing straight away. So, or is the automatic pairings and stuff? Is it automatic? I mean, well, of course it's automatic, but if I don't press the next button, probably they will be pairing me up now. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, David, if you could log in via Twitch, would be helpful with my concurrent viewership on that platform. If you can, would be helpful for myself. If you can log in via Twitch. Okay. So we should be starting now in a couple of seconds. And off we go. Okay, so we just play now. 5 minutes and 2 seconds increment. Then I'm gonna wait, guys. So it's important. I think someone is not gonna have an opponent now. So after this one, I am going to wait for you guys actually to get him paired up, and then I'm gonna start my next game. Okay, let's see what I can possibly. Probably G6. Probably, yeah. I haven't seen this line before, so I think Legit Tactics prepared the sideline or something, or he just plays stuff here. I really haven't played this line before. It's an absolute novelty for me. So Legit Tactics, thanks for this opportunity to actually getting familiar with this craziness. I haven't played that before. It's the first time when I'm actually playing this sideline. I don't even know, is that a sideline? Have you studied this? Because I haven't seen that before. That's not how traditionally white pieces play here. But hey, kudos to you, brother. That looks very interesting. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to take. Now I'm just completely applying myself to whatever this is because I haven't played that before. I haven't got a clue. I mean, I do have some ideas now, but hey. Okay. That's the right way to. Yeah. That's the right. Maybe. Maybe perhaps. Let me close that window. Queen takes. Let's take with tempo first on e2. And then probably I'll be taking the queen back immediately. Yeah, I'll take it now. I couldn't think of any. It's the right stuff though. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Takes. Sense. Oh, here? So, what else? Sense. How's it going, guys? How's your games? You guys playing? I think if there's any, if the, I think there might be a player that doesn't have an opponent, so I will be witnessing after this game, so to making sure actually the other four players get a game, because I think we are an odd number, 5 players. Let me think. It's important to get stuff. Me, okay, let me do this first. Probably. I just want to develop more stuff, and then I'll decide whatever I want to do. I think it's important getting stuff out, and then take it from there. Good. It's good. So, where? A minute. This guy. Okay, I gotta move the rook. That's not an option. Okay. Hello, the 3K. Sorry, guys, if I fall silent a little bit. Just trying to see if I can capitalize the stuff I'm currently witnessing. And then we'll be discussing maybe a bit more extensively after the things have settled down. Okay, let's try and simplify things here if we can. Okay. I wonder. So, guys, thanks for stopping by. You can join the arena, the 3x. I think I'm gonna. If you wanna join, just send me the. Hold on a second. Let me think here. I'm gonna be discussing that. What? Double up here. Yeah, very good game. I think there was one single blunder you made. Other than that, I think it was awesome. So let me get our new friend, the 3K. Are you still there? Because if you're still there, send me a request. You want to join the club? And actually, let me just put it here. Yeah, yeah. It was just one single misstep you did in the opening. That was it. So the 3K, you can join the club, and then I'm gonna let you coming into the arena. One single stuff you made. That's all it takes. Legit tactics. One simple misstep. That's all it takes. Let me go to actually what I think it was. There's not a problem. There is something here. Legit tactics. I seriously doubt B3. Here, I don't think you are supposed to take on D6. You're not supposed to take on D6. That's it. You just don't take on D6 because then that becomes a weakness. That was the main stuff. Let me go back to the 3x and then he's be joining us in a sec. Clubs, wherever I may roam. Let's get our new friend with us here. Members, the 3 1. What did I do? Accept here. Cool stuff. You're more than welcome, bud. Come on, step into the arena. Let's see. Okay. Oh. And we should be now one, two. We should be six. We should be six players, and David has already joined us. So that's awesome. So I think the D6 move, Legit Tactics, maybe wasn't the best ever in that particular moment. Not the end of the world, but I think it allows Black Bishop G7, and then that diagonal is a little bit problematic for White, I guess. We can analyze more later. So we are six players now. I think I could just press the next game. But anyway, I've got to say, is that a sideline? With that thing you played in the Alekhine with B6, is that a sideline, really? I haven't played that. I mean, that was the first time. Wanted to thank for the opportunity. I haven't played that stuff before. You played it now against me. Oh man, I haven't seen that before. This weird. I mean, that was very psychological impacting. I gotta tell you that. When I saw you playing B3, I asked myself, what the heck is that? I really asked myself, what is that? D4. That was weird stuff. I'm gonna look at it because I'm planning, obviously, doing Alakine for quite a good part on my chess career. So I'm gonna look at that sideline. Thank you for the opportunity. So I've started now another game because we are 6 players. I suspect we could just keep on playing. Hey, what is Richard's report? What would Richard report play here? If you don't know what to do, ask yourself, what would Richard do? And the answer is Richard would do e5. Richard would play e5. If you don't know what to play, ask yourself, what would Richard do in my place? Oh, man. Yes, Richard would indeed play that. Richard also play an incredibly unorthodox Sicilian stuff with knight a3, the second move. That is awesome. Maybe we got some time to discuss about that idea. And also, the Magnus Carlsen played e4, c5, knight a3. He does that too. Wait, what do I want to do? I think I just want to develop. Yes. I think I want to uh this, or is just too lazy? Man, I mean, it's got some purpose, that a6 stuff. That's a pin. That's a pin. Pin is a pin. Should I? Well, I've already done it. Oh, this one. Rightfully so. Let's try pin ourselves. Gonna get interesting. Still need to get some guys in action. We need to develop our piece. Now, I don't know if that's what Richard do, but I gotta do something. Um, okay. I have no idea what Richard do here. Okay. No idea. But I don't like being in a pin, so probably I'm just gonna play that. It was an attempt at Budapest Gambit, but our friend didn't really wanted to play it. So it is still a Budapest Gambit because I did play e5. Now, if he declined to take the pawn, that's entirely different business, but it's still a Budapest Gambit in intention. Oh yeah, I remember that line in the that Magnus and Richard play, knight a3. Not very often, but they do play it. It's the Kronberger variation. Sicilian Kronberger variation. It's knight a3. No, no, no. Join us because I'm gonna step aside, guys. Join us, the 3K. You're more than welcome to join, man. I really want you to play this. I mean, if you want to, totally. What? You gotta play, man. Come on, join us here. Okay, what exactly am I supposed to be playing here? Oh man, he wants to push b4. That's for sure. I'm telling you that. I have an idea. I do have an idea. Let's trade this guy. I normally don't do that. On a good day, I don't do that. But now, probably I'll do it. And I've got a plan. I don't even... probably it's a poor plan. Probably it's a poor plan. Okay. I just thought that the bishop on f3 is actually becoming slightly passive, and I'm happy about that. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. It's to be debate. It's still to be debated. It's still to be thought about. Okay. A bit of a close position here. Not the most... Yeah, Berlin, come on, man. Come in and play. Well, look, the 3K wanted to play, but he said it's an odd number. Are you a member in the club? I mean, you should be okay. Okay, guys, after this game, I'm going to do strictly admin because I want you guys to actually play. Right. Now, what on earth am I? Okay, so I want my friends to actually join the club here. So what do I do? Actually, I think I'm supposed to be playing this kind of stuff. That's completely preposterous. I don't know. Let's find out. Christoph, join the club and the arena, dude, if you want to. Let me put a link with the club. So join this club first. I'm going to give accept, and then, guys, you should be able to join the arena. I think we got like half an hour left. How much time left here in the arena? 40 minutes. Oh, man, that's cool. Now, what exactly am I supposed to play? Um, I do have some ideas. Yeah, but probably are they the best though? I have an idea. Oh, I don't know. Stay in the stuff because I'm gonna wait for you. I'm not gonna pair it up. I'm gonna wait for you to actually join. So the 3K, if you join now, you might be able to play Merlin straight away. Yes, it is. I'll try to. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Let me just do a couple of more moves, and then I can do strictly admin. We should be able to. Let me see if I can copy paste here. Copy, Control V. See if you can join this one. Oopsie daisy. Oh, my bishop is under threat. Oh man. I gotta do something. Should I do like this? Okay, I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Interesting. Oh, that makes a lot of sense actually. It does make a lot of sense. Okay. How on earth this is gonna take that guy? Well, you can't have them. I'm not fully convinced though. I'm really not convinced by the last move I made. I'm not convinced at all. See how it pans out though. Hmm. I'm not convinced by the stuff I played. Okay, let's see. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Now I'm gonna play things that I normally hate playing. It's crazy stuff. What? Oh, I'm running low on time. It's weird, 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 very weird stuff I'm playing. I think I know what it plans to do. Okay. Huh. Maybe perhaps this. Running low on time. Weird stuff I'm playing. So you're waiting, Legit Tactics. I'm so sorry. I mean, I thought that actually we should be given number. Dude, this is challenging, yeah. Well, doing my best. There's a lot of tactics in. So Merlin is waiting and Legit Tactics is waiting. Guys, you should be playing one another. That's weird. Okay, in like 1 minute, in like 2 minutes, I'm gonna. Obviously, the game is gonna come to an end, and then I'm going to look at this because it's weird. You guys should be able to just play one another. Okay, that's best I can think of in this second. It's tough. Sort of makes sense indeed. And how do we? Okay, maybe I don't know. Some ideas, but that makes sense. I mean, it does make sense. And it's gonna get really funky now. I mean, you can't get funkier than that. You're in a game? I'm very happy to hear that. Oh, he goes for my guy. Oh man, what am I doing? Okay. I don't know. Is it sense? Is attacking actually that particular does? So I'm gonna come with that. Okay, I'm running low on time. I don't know. What's that? He checks me. Oops. Running low on time. What am I doing? I wanted to play the other one. Why haven't I been able to? It's ridiculous. Oh, that's a pin. That's non-negotiable. Hmm. I don't know. We don't know. Why can't I just move stuff around? David, you're playing very well, man. I don't know what's the accuracy here. You're doing very well. Roop. Maybe. Okay. Very, very nice one. Very nice one. I'm going to analyze the game. Cool stuff. So, guys, who's not in the club? Let me go now to the club and see who's exactly not here and why. Club. Let me see if I had confirmed all the. Ah, okay. Wait a minute. That's it. You're in. I've accepted now, so we should be fine. Let me go to the club itself again. Let me go to the. You can't see the arena still. Hold on a second. I'm going to send you a link. Wait a minute. Copy. Control V. That's it. Press on this link, bud. Press on this link. We are 6 players now. You definitely get a player. And the 5th guy will be playing me. We got like half an hour left. There you go. 7 players. Guys, come on. Press the next game. Everyone should be getting a game now at this stage. That is awesome stuff. Oh my days. We're actually 8 players? Oh man, that's brill. I thought we were like 6 or 7. Now we got 8. That's fine. Maybe we should have made it longer than 30 minutes or so. Very good game I played here with our new friend, chess friend. That was an interesting one. And I'm pretty sure the time crisis, the time pressure made all the difference in the end. I was sort of lucky too. I was sort of lucky. So press, is there anyone not having a game? Let me know, guys. And then I'm going to press the button next game. I don't want to, I mean, I'd rather stay and letting you guys play. So is everybody paired up against someone? Everybody playing? Everybody should be playing. If everybody plays, I can just watch some of the game. Legit Tactics, you need to be paired up. 3K, I don't think they play. Rise Top doesn't play. David doesn't play, I think. So you need to press the next game button, and I think you will be paired up immediately. Excellent. Thank you very much for confirming, 3K. Cool stuff. So, guys, join the arena. Let me know if you want to play in the arena. Merlin, where are you, man? Let me find you. You can, yeah, definitely. I can watch the game. I just wanted to make sure that everyone's having an, it's having a, oops, let me toggle off all the lines. Trompovsky. Oh, dude. Trompovsky. All right. Okay. That's a very cool. Okay. I don't want to say too many things. I'm already seeing some stuff here that I fully like very much. I think this looks very good. The only regret I'm having when I'm seeing this beautiful position you guys have created, Merlin and Calyx, is that you don't have more time on your clocks, because this is just beautiful. It's just beautiful. I don't want to say too many things because that would be like being biased and stuff, but this looks so good. It does indeed. Let me go briefly now. That's so nice. Let me briefly now go and see the other friends of ours. So Rise Stop, I don't know, David and Rise Stop, you guys playing? And if there is any other new friend that wants to join the arena, just drop me a line, guys. And we still got half an hour to play, so you're not going to lose anything. It's unrated your points. So David, can you press the next game button? Hopefully they will be giving you a player straight away. If you don't have a player, I'll play you. But we got two more guys here, like 3K and Rise Top. So you should be paired up against one of these guys anyway. That's weird. Why you know? Okay. Hmm. Okay. White pawns 3-2-5. 3. Okay. A bit edge of an advantage for white, if I may say that. I don't want to say too much. A bit of an edge. So, David, have you pressed the next game? So, okay, you should be automatically now paired up against Rise Top 3K because those guys, these guys aren't playing. Anyway, so Rise Top, you are you playing 3K? You guys playing because I don't see your games. I don't know. Maybe they left. Maybe they left. Oh, you playing with Rise Top? Okay, that's cool stuff. Now that's weird. They don't show me on my end here that you guys are playing. That's weird. It shows me you actually. Okay, that's fine. Don't matter. Don't matter. It's good you're playing. This is a very tough ending. I'm not gonna advise too much because you guys are fighting so hard for your game. You can go the other way, but anyway, just leave it like that. Awesome game here played by these guys. Let me quickly see who else is playing here. Wilhelm Steinitz. Oh, that's nice. Let me see. Sicilian Defense, Smith Mora Gambit. Accepted. Whoa. You guys are phenomenal. This is splendid ending. Oh man, this is such a tough ending. Oof. The bishop pair versus knight and bishop. Okay. Oh boy. The same number of points on the queen side. It's just one extra pawn for black. But until we capitalize, it might take a while. It's beautiful ending. Beautiful ending. So instructive. Legit Tactics, Wilhelm Steinitz. What a game you guys playing. Again, my only regret is that you guys have got just 2 minutes or 30 seconds on the clock. That's the only regret. Guys, maybe we should be doing like a rapid because you play so nicely and so well that it's a shame if you don't get to actually capitalize on your advantages. So I think we probably should do a rapid at some point with the 90 minutes. So that's a check. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I can't make too many comments on the live games. It's something. I know what it means to play in time pressure. I know what it means because I'm a blitz player myself, and I know exactly what it means. Hmm. Tough. Yeah. So, guys, if you want to join the arena, you are more than welcome. Let me put just a link here for the club, and then you can join the club. Then you can join the arena. Oh, let me open up a curtain. Don't go anywhere. Okay, just watching this game until the very end now. Yeah, okay, there is a pass pawn on the A column. Oopsie daisy. Oh boy. Oof. It's good we still had that 5 minutes and 2 seconds increment. Otherwise, it would have been way too dramatic. Way too dramatic. So I think it's good stuff we got the increment. The increment is quintessential. Yeah. Well, uh, wow. That was the only correct move, I guess. Steinitz, that was the only correct move and you found it, man. Anything else, I don't think it would have worked. Oh my God. Wow, what a game. Guys, what a game. What a game. I think spectacular stuff. That's absolutely brilliant. I love it. I absolutely love it. What a game. Right. So if we have new friends that want to join the club and the arena, they're more than welcome. Have we got like 22 minutes left? That's good. You know, we're winning, we're losing, otherwise there's no one playing like 100% accuracy, we're humans after all, aren't we? And in the time scramble, it's really tough. It's really tough in the sky in the time scramble. So let's just perusing here. What's that? David versus Merlin here. I would love to say a lot of stuff, but it's still a live game. We can analyze together then. It's still a live game here, so I try to refrain myself. Okay, bishop pair, queen. That's strong. This is strong. The bishop and the queen amassed on the king side. Woof. Tough. Tough things. Queen's Gambit declined, they played. You guys are doing good, man. I mean, the games you're playing are very interesting. I'll definitely have a look at them. So Merlin is playing. David is playing. I don't know about Rystop. Is Rystop playing? Yes, Rystop is playing Will Willem Steinitz. Very interesting. What's this? Scotch game. Mazes variation. Okay. Boy, that's such an interesting position here. Whoa. Whoa. Bishop B2. And look at that. F4. Solidify the pawn in the middle. That's spectacular stuff. Brilliant. Okay, I don't want to say too much. It's not fair. Wow. After all, it's a blitz, so... Calix, I appreciate, man, for stopping by today. And I shall see you tomorrow. If you have some available time, definitely. Maybe we can do a rapid, people. Maybe tomorrow we could just do a rapid. So I want you guys to give it the best. So you're not going with like under 6 seconds and you're playing blunder after blunder, like I normally do. Thanks again, Calix. I'll see you tomorrow, my friend. Awesome stuff. So they've concluded here? What's happened? No, they're still playing, actually. Still playing, actually. 3K. Okay, is he playing? Let me briefly have... I don't know if he's... So this guy is definitely playing. Oh, that's a nice one. Trompovsky attack again. I think Merlin plays a lot of Trompovsky attack. He likes it. I guess, I don't know. Oh, yeah. So he told me he actually bought the Caro-Kann with Levi Rosman. By Levi Rosman. I don't know if he bought a course on the Trompovsky. Very, very positional. Very solid now. For both colors, white and black. Very positional. Very nice. Yeah. Splendid. Knight c6 developing. And more than developing. Is developing a little bit more. I'm not sure about this one. Not sure about Queen C2. But anyway, very interesting. I gotta say, very interesting. I can't say too much. I would love to. I'd love to. Ah, oh man. Very nice move, Merlin. A3. Very nice stuff. Otherwise, knight b4 would have been quite unpleasant. That's a nice strike from Legit Tactics. Bishop g4. Nice one. That's nice. I don't even know how to look at it. It's, got some ideas for white. What if white would have allowed black to actually take and then... Okay, I don't want to say too much because, yeah. Okay. Was an idea. I had an idea, but you guys good. Good. You have a lot of very good ideas. I think we should be making it rapid tomorrow because you're playing very well and I want you to have time to capitalize on your advantages. Everyone plays now. Is there anyone not having a game? Then I can press the button next game myself. If you guys don't have an opponent, I will be stepping in. If you do have an opponent, that's perfectly fine. I want to be the last. Sort of. That's good. That's a Long, strenuous. That's a very, very nice game here. Legitactus and Merlin. This is a good stuff. Yeah, I think I should be making probably 1 or 2 videos on your games, guys, because I think it's worth it. Wow. So many good ideas here. I'd love to comment with you guys. Maybe after. We got 15 more minutes, folks. 15 more minutes. This arena. And I've seen already a lot of good stuff. And the positions were superb. And you guys are getting stronger by the day. Very nice. Oh, knight b3. That knight was a little bit idle. Knight b3. Very nice prospects. Yeah, you had to move back, Merlin. Knight c3, indeed. Very elegant, very, very efficient. I can't, yeah. You can't say too many things. The game is still in progress. Many things may happen. Wow. Okay. Who else is? Oh, Calyx has left. Calyx has left. I don't know. Wilhelm Steinitz, you playing or you want a game? Should I press next game or? Knight c5 by Merlin. That's sweet. Very sweet. Wow. 2 bishops on the back rank. They're looking nicely towards the White King. Guys, this is nice. The Trompovsky. I mean, this is... Okay. Let me refrain myself a bit. Do some more discussion perhaps after the game had ended. Knight d4. Pawn is a little bit pinned. Pawn on e3 due to the rook on e8. Oh. Moving out of the knight's attack. So that's an interesting, very nice one. This guy's playing a very good game. Anyone else playing game? David still play? Yeah, David plays 3K. We have a look at this one. English opening, Agincourt defense. What was that? Was it 14th century when the French cavalry was massacred? Or vice versa? Or vice versa? Yeah, I know, Alex. I know. But we got our friends in the arena. Will be finishing shortly. That's okay. Okay, 12 minutes and 30 seconds of this arena, guys. Oh, actually, let me just refresh it. There was a big battle at Agincourt in France in the 14th century. Mm-hmm. In the 15th century, actually. Yeah, English victory. English victory in northern France. Yeah, French cavalry had been slaughtered because of the archers of King Henry V. Yes, Battle of Agincourt, 1415, 1415. Henry V, yeah, they massacred because of the archers and the swampy terrain, if I remember exactly. and they got muddled in. They've been lured to unmount and to attack by foot, and they got just muddled. They just been then targeted by the archers, and that was it. Painful, painful. Hmm. Queen repositioning of the. It's very nice one here. Blitz arena. Superb games. See this one again. Yeah, we're getting in time scrambles again. Yeah, we definitely should be looking at some rapids if we have to do it again tomorrow. Yeah, because it's the time pressure, Merlin. That's the problem with the blitzes, especially bullet, which is crazy. Yes, of course you do. It's a problem with the nature of blitz. I agree. I agree. If we're gonna do a rapid tomorrow, if there are people interested in the rapid, yeah, that's a bit of a problem with this move. Maybe if you okay, I don't want to say too much, but there is a yeah, that was one thing in particular. Yeah. Let's see how he capitalizes because yeah, 13 seconds on the clock. Tough. Wow. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh, crazy guys. I mean, this is absolutely insane ending here. Merlin legit tactics, guys. This is very tough. Hmm. We're gonna do a rapid and then we're gonna see if it gets any better in terms of accuracy and things if we're gonna do the rapids. Very good game. Yeah, no, you people are really creative. You're finding a lot of good ideas. And I think most of us in the first part of the game, we're doing an incredibly accurate job. The problem is towards the end when we go, below 1 minute, below 20 seconds, then is the moment when we're actually missing stuff. That's a beautiful one here that just takes place. I think it's a little trap, this one here. That Steinitz plays. Just a little trap here. Ends up with having one extra piece. That was a little that was a little trap. Steinitz plays it very decently. We'll do a very quick analysis. Definitely. I mean, I really want to. Well, we've got 7 minutes 35. I'm gonna look at one of Wilhelm Stein's because I think he's gonna be the winner of the arena. So I'm gonna look up one of his games. He didn't have any loss. He did very well. Yeah, legit tactics. So which one? You're talking about the last game you played, Merlin? The one in which you had like 13 seconds and stuff like that? Yep. Yeah, we can look at this one here. 13 moves. What happened here? So Legit Tactics, that's one of the games you guys played. Did someone made a blunder? Okay, let me see if the computer actually loads the whole thing. Okay. Okay, the Scotch game. This was the Scotch game, right? Bishop c5. Bishop e3. These are theoretical lines. I don't think anything in particular. c3. Knight e7. f4. Very aggressive. Yeah, because black takes with tempo on e3. That's why it's a blunder. So here, Wilhelm Stein has played something. I mean, he thought he's actually going to trade. He thought he's actually going to trade. But what he missed, it was actually bishop takes on e3 with tempo. So actually, black's going to win a piece straight away. Bishop e3 check. King's got to move or something. And then simply black's going to take the other knight. So that was the only blunder that happened in the whole game. White has simply lost a bishop here. Other than that, I couldn't find any fault. I couldn't find any fault here. Very, very, very decent. Very decent. Hold on a second. What's going on? Let me go back to the arena and I'll tell you exactly. Current events, I should be able to opening up now. So 3K, have you played the game against David? Okay, let me see. Let me see. So David joined us today. He's our new chess friend, and he played you here, 3K, 58 moves. Very tough game. I'm sure you guys had a very tough game. So David was black, 3K was white in this game. Let's have a brief look here at the stuff you guys played. Very decent accuracy. Both of you guys. English opening. Bishop c5. d4 rejecting with tempo. Blocking, taking. Okay, going for the developing, challenging c4. No fault. I mean, until now, I don't see anything fishy here. That's fine. Rook c, yeah, on a semi-open file. a3 taking b4. Rook. Knight e5. Well, we are humans, but the problem with this one is it just drops the d4. It just drops the d4 straight away. So that's probably the only misstep that 3K you did, just that particular thing that actually lost the pawn. Yeah. So probably you need to solidify for you need to try something else. Maybe e3 first. Maybe I'm not sure. Knight b3, knight c5. I'm just looking at various trajectories you might be having. E3, e3, and then if you really want to play knight to e5, maybe e3 first. Hold on a second. What does the engine says exactly e3, which is not a big philosophy. It's just you want to play e3, and then, once you secure the d4 pawn, you could just do whatever adventure you want to do. So that was a little bit of a mistake because he just took a pawn from you. Took and takes and takes, and you attack e3 nicely. He goes back. Maybe I would have moved the knight on c4, but anyway. Okay, you go for the b7. He defends and attacks. Very nice one. You attack the knight. He defends. You hit the knight again. That's good. Is queen c6 actually playable? Queen c6 is playable. Yeah, I'm looking at c6 because I want to attack stuff. Queen a6 too. But hey, what I saw queen c6. Okay. Okay. You want to challenge that knight, I see, and you want to open up the diagonal. That's a very good stuff. That's really good. Now you're attacking c7 with double battery. Yeah, that's a bit of a funky one. What's going on here? I think queen takes c7 straight away, right? Exactly. I think white's doing a bit better here because white is pressurizing b7 twice and you're attacking a7 as well. Hello, Ishan. I think that's very good. Hey, another pawn dropping now. Wait a minute. Is there something bad with taking here? Just asking. I don't know. Is there something bad with rook takes a7? Especially in terms if we want to play this kind of battery, potentially saying. I detect chess. So I'm looking at weakness. I don't say, especially because the computer actually endorses it. They don't say, no, rook d1, it's a bit passive. It's not really a pin because there is a rook protecting the other rook anyway. So it's not really a pin. I wonder if rook takes a7 is that bad. No, rook a7 is the first line of the engine. So now I'm toggle off again. Rook a7, a4. a4 is not a very much human-like move. a4 is that kind of move that actually stops the black knight to go on b5. So that's it. But it's not a very human move and definitely not in 2 minutes or in 1 minute time. So if I were you with white, I'd just go for a7 because it's visible, it's obvious, and you grab a free pawn. Not the most. Yeah, that's good because he attacks you. He attacks rook, he attacks pawn, he defends a7. So actually that's a brilliant stuff. You got to take that rook on d8 straight away. Ah, okay, you play the other one. Okay, fine. What about this one? Did you play this? What did you play? Bishop c6. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Well, this guy's gonna drop, but then this guy's gonna drop. Hey, what's this? That's weird. Exactly. Oh, that guy's going to stay there with the knight for a long time. The a7 is hanging, and you can take and then make a battery. Oh man, rook 8 takes a7 and bishop hits the rook. Dude, you played a bunch of very, very good moves. Incredibly, and now you're going to make an almighty... Oh, you attack the knight with tempo. Oh man. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It doesn't mean nothing. Wow. Woof, rook is falling. That's it. That's it. Another pawn is going down. Okay, that's a win for white at this stage. The only thing you need to be very careful now, 3K, is that you've got like 11 seconds on the clock. You've got 2 passes, and you've got 2 rooks versus rook and knight. This is it. This is it. This is white's game here. You could even do this luxury. Yes, you could do this luxury. Rook for a knight because you got 2 passes and a rook. So that's it. You could do this, 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 and this. And that should be it. Exactly. That's what I would have played. I wouldn't bother about this guy because I can stop it at any time. Yes, that's exactly what I would have played. Now, not even now. I think you could just push this guy. Okay. A7 is best, exactly. So you don't have to react now in particular. But I no, look, you are blitz here. You are doing blitz, so I totally get it. It's just no problem at all. Yeah, I still would have played A7 here. That's it, game over. That's game over. This is game over here. If you don't blunder massively, you should be just winning. Guys, has the game finished? Right, Steinitz came first, Tactics came second. I don't matter because fourth was 3K. You came third. I didn't actually play that much, so you came third, 3K. Very good stuff, people. Really good stuff. Okay. So, guys, I'll need to wrap it up now. We'll need to wrap it up now. I think it's been already more than 2 hours. We'll be definitely looking at more games. And you know something, people? You're playing so beautiful. Maybe we should be giving it like a rapid. So we can make it like 90 minutes playing a nice rapid arena. So people actually get to think and produce their best possible chess. Because I guess when we're getting in time scrambles, we do play bad stuff. It's possible every now and then that some people play way better than their current rating. It is. Yeah, I mean, I play every now and then. I play 300-400 player rating that plays like a 2200. So yeah, sometimes I do encounter this kind of stuff. Review all the games you guys played. I'm going to review as many of them as I can. If you think something was a little bit strange, feel free to act in your and fill out whatever complaints or reports you might be finding. But anyway, I can't say anything because I haven't really looked at the games in depth, so I can't really make any appreciation in terms of that. I mean, some people would just are good and stuff. Other than that, I really do appreciate. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Thanks for playing in the arena, guys. I'm going to look at the games today. I'm going to go get a tea and I'm going to look at some of the games myself. Other than that, people, I think tomorrow we could do a rapid arena if you guys happy. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch so you actually get notified when I go live. Perhaps subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's good. Very good. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow, people.